What's up, guys? It's your girl, Holiday, the Golden Child, and we are back with Hot with Holiday. And I always bring a hot new guest to come sit in my hot seat. But before I introduce my guest, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, repost, show the love. Tell me what you guys want to talk about. And if you're in the NYC area and you have an interesting story, slide in Hot with Holiday Podcast DM. Tell us your story. Tell us what you got going on. The world wants to hear it, I'm sure. So now we have not only the one and only K Goddess, artist, TV reality personality, and I think amongst a lot of things, you know, she just be popping her shit, talking her hot shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's only right we bring on Hot with Holiday to come talk that hot shit with us. Go ahead, Kay. Let us know.
Bow. That's cracking. It's your girl K motherfucking Goddess. Y'all already know what's going on. We outside.
We outside. So you already know like how I give it up, how we doing these podcasts and everything. And you know, my show is really just about having these unconventional conversations, you know, that the people want to have, especially with girls like me and you, you know? So I got to start off with some real hot shit because we got to come in hot.
All right.
You know?
I'm ready.
Having a baby with a fan? What?
Yes, girl. Yes.
First of all, I want to know, how the fuck did he get K Goddess and like, how did he get you interested? How did he catch your eye? How did he make it to the bedroom? What?
He was my producer, actually. So me and him was in a relationship for 4 years. He was my producer. And, you know, we met. I started reaching out to different producers to try to get on beats and stuff like that because shout out to DJ K Slay. Rest in peace, DJ K Slay. DJ K Slay was one of the DJs that told me, like, yo, you want to be a rapper, you got to start getting your own instrumentals, your own beats, like hit up producers, reach out to producers. So I did that, and he was one of the producers that I reached out to. I linked him, rapped for him. From there, we just started working with each other day in, day out, and we started just like sleeping with each other and shit. So it kind of just organically, we got into a relationship. And then
business with pleasure.
Yeah, mixing business with pleasure.
How did that work out?
Well... He's still doing it, obviously, you know. But it was okay in the beginning.
Would you mix business and pleasure again?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I am guilty.
I don't learn from my lessons.
I'm guilty again. I'm a repeat offender.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And I think a lot of ladies, like, I always like to give good game, right? Yeah. So, you know, for the ladies that's out there and you're watching and, you know, there's something that you're trying to pursue or something that you're trying to do, I definitely feel like, you know, do your research. You can't help who you like. You can't help who you fall
But
for.
do it the right way. Because
what's the right way?
The right way
when
is
you're
just
mixing business and pleasure. Like,
okay, when you mixing business and pleasure, doing it the right way is just learning when to separate your emotions. Because a lot of stuff is gonna make you feel some type of way.
You make that sound so easy.
It's not easy at all. It's not easy, which is crazy. You know, when things make you feel some type of way, you gotta know when to go in the bathroom, lock yourself in the bathroom, and have a talk with yourself in the mirror and be like, "Bitch, calm down. Bitch, relax."
A Krishan Rock moment?
Yeah, like, bitch, relax.
I meant to do it, but I didn't mean to do it.
Right, like, you got to tell yourself, like, what the biggest end goal is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people want to come out gold diggers and people that use people. But the industry in general is a use game. Yeah. So it don't matter if you in love with the person that you're using, you got genuine feelings for them, whatever. It's a use game.
Move smart.
Just move smart and make sure you
don't get
you
caught
hold
up
it
in
down.
Don't get caught in your feelings. Catch a flight. Don't catch feelings.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, hold it down.
Because, you know, like, we walk into these situations sometimes, a lot of times as women. With a goal in mind that, yo, we coming in because we want to be heard, we want to be seen for our talents, not for our looks. I mean, being pretty, being easy on the eyes, it makes the job easier. Yeah, it do. But it's like, that's going to get you in the room. That's not going to keep you in the room. There. So I feel like it's a hard space to be in when you're trying to separate the business, because it's like, you know, this guy likes you. Yeah. You know, anything you say, any extra blinks with the eyelashes or whatever, he's like, is she flirting? Yeah. Is she trying to suck my dick? Is she trying to?
That's another thing too. It don't matter who you encounter in this industry. Everybody's gonna try to mix business with pleasure. So that's another thing too. Another peep game is choose the right one to do business and pleasure with. The right person that can help your career elevate, because you can't just mix business and pleasure with everybody that
giving up
path.
the cootie cat and not getting anything back and change for it.
You can't do it to just any.
And we're not saying to go sell box.
Yeah, no.
We're not saying to go sell your vagina. We're not
just saying
that.
If you find yourself liking somebody and you're gonna mix business and pleasure,
the videographer, the photographer, the owner of the label,
something.
Your boss, the manager, the supervisor, all of those.
The landlord.
The landlord. The weed man.
Make sure you're at the top. So
your mechanic. Make sure he own a couple mechanic shops.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you dealing with the landlord, make sure you getting free rent or something. You know, skipping a month every other month. You gotta pay rent, not every month.
Right.
If you dealing with the owner of the label, make sure your music is the first priority. If you dealing with the videographer, make sure you shooting videos
guy, because I heard
month.
about y'all, and I'm not trying to shame my tattoo homies out of the cootie cat, because I fuck with y'all. But y'all getting a lot of like off-hinge pussy out here, for real.
Be my tattoo model.
Yeah, be my tattoo model. Let me tattoo Big John on your vagina. Let me cover that up for you. You know?
Right, yeah. They out
the
here.
weed man is getting away with murder too.
They are. The weed man getting away with
weed
murder.
man will fuck you and still sell you some fucking weed.
But that's why I never understood bitches that give pussy up to the weed man. Because it's like, bitch, you're still paying for the aid.
I'm not paying for nothing.
Like, I wish the fuck I would. Nigga, you need to be coming in here with stash of weed.
A stash of weed for me to smoke and a stash of weed for me to sell.
Like, you crazy. The fuck is wrong with you?
Because I'm your bitch now. Right. So now you want me to get money. You want me to be, you know what I'm saying? And you damn sure don't want me, you damn sure don't want me going to another weed man, because see what happened with us. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Once when me and my dude first met, he spent the night at my house, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to go outside and go get some weed. And I had on these little ass shorts, but my weed man, I know him since like the 9th grade, so we not checking for each other at all. But I understand. So I go outside and I come back and I got the weed or whatever, a little pack, whatever. He like,
why you got that little ass pack?
He said, that's how you go outside to the weed man? I was like, he not even thinking about me, right? Girl, that was the last time I ever bought weed from the weed man. He came in with the whole big pack, the what's that shit? That Grabo, what's the name of that weed? Cookie pack, whatever. Came in, I haven't bought weed since I've been in a relationship.
Period. As you should. Period. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so you're just mixing business and pleasure. Ladies, if you're gonna mix business and pleasure, be smart. Do your due diligence. Make sure the guy on the other side or woman is focused in understanding your end goal. So there's no mixed messages, there's no mixed signals, there's no nothing. So I want to get into you talked about, like, especially being a public figure and things like that. People don't really understand, like, you get a lot of weird people coming at you, trying to get with you and all that stuff like that. So, like, are you dating fans? Like, you dating fans?
I fucked a couple fans before, I'm not gonna lie. I did.
How did that work out?
It don't work out. They fans. They don't know how to
He lusting over you, girl.
Yeah, they don't know how to deal with your fan, your clout. And so I was dating one fan. Well, not dating. I was fucking one fan. And I brought him with me to the studio, brought him with me outside. And the nigga ain't know how to act. Everything I was doing, he was getting angry. And we had to keep walking to the side to have a conversation. Too much. I'm good. You feel me? But it's different between fucking a fan and you in a relationship and you later on down the line have a baby with a fan of your bitch. That's weird.
A lot of these guys really just want to get next to something you touch. Like, that's why you gotta be careful who you lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just weird to me. Like, and even on a female end, like, damn, but you used to look up to me and now you want to sit on the same dick that I was sitting on. Like, it's weird.
It makes them feel. I was talking about this with one of my. Right? Yeah, I was talking about this with one of my homegirls one time. And we were like, it's not that she hates you. Yeah. It's actually because she's a fan of you, and she's like, I feel superior because I'm sitting on the same dick that you sitting on,
and she thinks she can sit at the table with me,
and I can sit at the table with you, and it's like you should be honored. Actually,
I do. I feel honored now. At first, I was really embarrassed. I used to be embarrassed a lot. Because I actually found out who the girl was.
They want to smell with you. They want to know why the niggas is going crazy.
Yeah.
They want to know why the niggas is going crazy.
But you know what? She also she also lifted that weight off of my shoulders because the weight that I was dealing with and shit, she's getting 10 times worse. So I hear. So it's like, it is what it is. Like, I don't even care no more. You wanted him so bad. Now you got all the package and the drama that come with it. So you can keep the baggage. You can have it or whatever. But I found out, because, you know, fans is fans. I found out who the fan really was through her manager. Her manager came to me. He was a photographer. And he came to me and was like, yo, you remember so-and-so? During my video shoot. And I'm like, what? I ain't worried about nobody. He's saying her name, but not ringing a bell. And he like, remember the girl that I told you that I wanted you to get in a song with her and y'all supposed to go to the studio and you introduced her to your da-da-da-da. Yeah, they got it. That's who he got pregnant. And I'm just like.
So he went after a girl that you was beefing with. Y'all, these is why I stay away from the weird guys. I stay away from the weird guys. I stay away from the guys who seem they're a little fanned out, a little bit obsessed, know too much about me, know too much of my music, know too much of like what platforms I done been on. Like you done did too much research for me.
Yeah.
So I know you talked about like let's just talk about boundaries when we break up with people.
Yes.
Like you know what I'm saying? Or somebody we dated back in the day. Like, is it okay for your friend to date them or your sibling or even your mom?
I feel like it's different levels to the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say if I used to talk to a guy or date a guy back in the day and my friend might want to talk to him, especially me and the guy wasn't that serious, I wouldn't care. You're my friend. You have a certain loyalty to me and at least you asked me beforehand. As far as something like my mother or my sister, I just feel like off the strength, they shouldn't even want to talk to nobody I even looked at and I like.
But it might fall into the same category as the fan chick who fucked the nigga you used to fuck with because she like, yo, I feel superior. So even I know it might sound crazy, but even like your mom, your sibling, your friend, they might feel like, yo, if I hop on this dick, I'm in cahoots with I'm in cahoots with her.
That's weird to me because my mother or my sister should never feel that way towards me because I would never feel that way towards them.
You had that happen to you before?
Yeah, my mother. Yeah, my mother.
Okay, you crazy.
I'm mad real, right? Yeah, my mother did that to me before. I mean, the whole social media knows because it's all over the place. So the whole Brownsville know, the whole Brooklyn know. I was talking to this guy. Me and him wasn't that serious, but we used to sext. And he was subscribed to my OnlyFans, and he made music about wanting to eat my vagina and everything.
Did he ever eat it?
No, he never got a chance to.
Okay.
I never allowed him to eat it because he was too close in the circle with Fabio and all of us.
Okay.
So it was more so like, I can never cross that line with you because you're in my circle.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we used to text. Like I used to send him pictures of my vagina. He sent me videos of him back shots, jerking off.
Everything. Y'all just freaking off in the text messages.
Just freaky in the text messages.
Okay,
He used to call me in the morning, tell me the freaky dreams he had about me.
Oh wow.
Send me the new music about him.
Get you real hot.
Yeah, he used to send me money a little bit, so it used to make me feel like
hot.
Yeah, like a little hot tamale. You know what I'm saying? So we never crossed that line. However, I feel like we was doing enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? I never.
You felt like y'all fucked.
Mentally, we fucked. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, we fucked. It just wasn't physically. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a lot of sexting going on. We spoke about fucking plenty of times. I just always bitched out when it came time in Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? And thank God I did. You know. And fast forward. My mom's, you know, me and my mother never really had a relationship. We have like a dysfunctional relationship since I was a little girl. She did a lot of stuff to me. And fast forward, she used to like beg to come around my circle with Fabio and us, to where she used to come to the shows and stuff like that and come show love. And we have a lot of history of a lot of similar things that's been happening. So where now that I'm K Goddess, it's like she started repeating the same steps as what she did to Kimaya. That's my real name, Kimaya. And fast forward, she kept trying to tell me, like, I want to tell you about this guy that I deal with. I want to tell you about this guy that I deal with. And it was just weird because it's like, why you want to tell me about a nigga you deal with? I don't care about the niggas you deal with.
But all along, it was the guy that you was sexting.
All along was the guy. She knew it. She had to know it because
sexting.
My mother, I know my mother, like the back of my hand. She's not going to fiend for me to know a nigga she's sitting on if she ain't think it was something.
Mommy, let me just talk to you real quick.
Right.
If you ever and your mother's, no, I'm not supposed to talk about it like that. But Ma, I hope she probably did, because she used to call some of my boyfriends cute. I don't know, my mom might have gave it up to some of my dudes. Who knows?
Calling some of them cute is different.
No, she wouldn't have did that. I don't think she would have did that. She would be like, you know, I wouldn't want none, unless she wants his daddy.
That's different, right?
Yeah,
That's different. I don't want. If I had a kid, I don't have no kids yet. When I have my daughter, especially me and my daughter not even on the same path.
Right.
Our relationship is not where I want it to be. I'm begging to be in my daughter's life. I'm not coming around her circle, opening my legs to not near nigga around her, let alone a nigga that she was actually talking about giving her coochie to. Or a nigga that's singing about eating my daughter pussy. Like, that's weird.
That's like, so you and your mom have like an estranged relationship. Like, what would you... I don't know anything about that, because, you know, my mom and me, like, that's my dog, like, you know? And so I don't know what advice I could give anybody with an estranged relationship with a parent, or especially a mother, you know? But are you guys working on it?
No, I don't want it. Remember I told you.
Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
Oh.
I feel like that's a job for my little sister and my little brother. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're still being raised, so they
a little bit. My little sister is 21 now, or about to be 21. She's about to be 21 next week. So my little sister, she's grown too. But my mother raised my little sister,
right?
And she raised my little brother. So I just feel like that's their job. I feel like it's too much damage that's been done. You know, I'm good. She just keep doing the same thing to me over and over again. And how many times you gonna keep allowing somebody in your life to break your heart? It's like
I'm a believer of redemption. Unless you my man's baby mother, then. There's no coming back from that. But I believe in everybody has a chance, especially when they get to know God, and you never know, you know, what will come from that. I pray for the best.
I feel like she'll be a good grandmother probably.
Yeah.
I just feel like that mother.
That might be your healing space.
Probably.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because as of now, I'm good.
She might be a shitty grandmother too. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Right. But as of now, I can't trust her.
We're gonna pray for Granny.
Yeah, let's pray for her. Yeah.
Welcome back, guys. To take a second, make sure you go like, subscribe, do all that good stuff over at the YouTube. We're gonna put that link right there. Make sure you guys slide in them comment sections. Let me know what you want to hear me talk about. Let me know who you want to see sitting in the hot seat. We got K Goddess, the artist, the TV reality personality. You know what I'm saying? And she's here to spit some of her hot shit. You know, on Hot with Holiday. Hot shit. So I want to talk about going broke.
Yes.
And faking it until you make it.
Yes.
Ooh. So I'm gonna start off, right? I'm gonna tell you my fake it till you make it reality moment, and then you tell me yours, right? So my fake it to make it reality moment is I didn't always have good credit. So my slogan is bad bitch, good credit.
Yeah, I said it.
Okay. And I didn't always have good credit. What happened was, it was really something I just manifested. I was hanging around this girl. She was driving the Rolls Royces. She was living in the fancy crib, and it wasn't a sugar daddy. And I'm like, how are you getting all of this? She's like, bitch, I sell shapewear, and I do this, and I sell hair, and and she's showing me her numbers, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong with my life? And she's showing her credit score, and that's how I got this, and that's how I got this house, and that's how I got all of that. And so I got into a space, and then I started also cultivating a certain group of friends around me that's what they was on. Yeah. And I'm like, well, teach me. It's almost like, bitch, you got the crack in the city, you got the cocaine on the block. Put me on. How are y'all flipping this dope so fast? How y'all got so many, you know? So I got in contact with a dope credit company, and he led me to greatness. And I said when I said it the other day, just the most recently, I'm like, damn. When I did the show, Johnson's Cabaret, my intro is bad bitch, good credit. Yes, said it, and I really got good credit, because in that moment, it really wasn't rehearsed. I really sat in this surreal moment of like, one, I'm on TV now, right? And I'm sitting here like, bad bitch, good credit. Yeah, I said it. I really got good credit. Like it was a surreal, like, fake it till you make it, like, a moment for me,
that you realized
I'm glad you didn't do no fact checks on me yet, because I would have failed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that was one of my fake it till you make it moments. What about you?
Period. I feel like my fake it till I make it moment is still happening. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. Because a lot of the stuff that I rap about is me, is who I am. to where I'm learning to transition into a different person, to a different version of myself that I want to be. And I feel like I'm still living in my gritty, ratchet, gangster, gang banging lyrics. Yeah, and I don't want to be that version of myself no more. So I'm speaking more positivity in my rap now. So I'm kind of like faking my manifestation of being
the person you want to be,
the person I want to be.
I love that. Yeah. I love that. You told me that you know, you went broke at one point. I went broke too. We all go broke. I'm still broke. You know what I'm saying? And it says, to me, and when I say I'm still broke, I'm you know, I'm able to do the things that I'm able to do, but I'm not counting $1 million in my bank account yet. I'm not there yet.
You're not able to do the things you want to do without managing your money.
Yeah, I have to manage my money or have someone manage it for me. I'm still fucking paper up. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get it together. I promised myself that before the new year. Yeah. So I went broke before. I remember living in Miami. And, you know, I'm dancing in the strip club. I'm making all this money. I'm living real fast, counting money fast, blowing money fast, just doing all these things. And there was a moment that I had invested into something that didn't go too much in my favor at the end. And I found myself I was sleeping in a car almost like at nighttime or on somebody's couch. And I had a gym membership. I would get up, go shower at the gym, and get back busy. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hair done, go to the nightclub, mingle, network. You know what I'm saying? Go to the strip club, do what I needed to do. And nobody knew that I was broke. Yeah. And nobody knew that I was homeless. And nobody knew these things. The people close to me knew, but nobody really knew. And I that's what made me move back to New York, because I was like, I gotta come back to my city where the nitty gritty is back in me. The hustle is back in me. Yeah. And I came back here and I said I had to put my ego to the side, go find me a little strip club, get back busy. And then, you know, I was like, give me 6 months. I'm going to meet me a new Big Daddy. He going to come save my life like Superman. The Big Daddy walked in. And then he was just like, come on, girl. You the one. Yeah. I'm choosing you. Yeah. Yeah. You know, tell me your savior to grace.
Well, my savior has always just been myself. I've been broke and then got back, put on again, and then been broke again plenty of times. I feel like the worst time I ever been broke was when I had a man one time. Ooh. Yeah, and that was really horrible because
I hate that for you.
I caught myself. I hate that for you. Yes, girl. And I caught myself like trying to be loyal to him and call myself holding him down when I ended up taking a sit back and really realizing like, damn, who the fuck is gonna hold me down? If you supposed to be my man and I'm holding you down and we both broke, who the fuck gonna hold me down? Like,
yeah, that's when you gotta listen. I'm gonna tell you what I did.
But that's
though.
what made him go
I'm gonna hold you
fan,
down. I'm gonna hold you down, but I'm gonna hold you down from a distance. I gotta get the fuck away from you and get back in my bag so I can go get back and take care of myself. How I know how to. I don't know how to take care of multiple people. I know how to take care of me. So I'm gonna separate so you don't gotta worry about me no more and taking care of me and spending money on me or taking me to whatever the fuck we doing in this relationship. You ain't gotta worry about it. Go focus on you. Go get your shit right. Focus on your responsibilities. I'm here. I can manage taking care of this. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
That's the problem. I'm always so used to taking care of other people. I never actually put myself first. This is like me right now. Okay, God is going into 2024. It's her putting herself first. I never actually put myself first in no category at all. I've always been in and out of relationships, engaged, dealing with somebody. That's just always been me. To where with him, I felt like some type of loyalty because I'm like, damn, like we've been together for years. You know what I'm saying? And let me hold him down. Held the man down. I used to go. That's when I started dancing in the clubs. I would go dance in the clubs, come back home, pay the rent. I feel like I used to do everything.
After being in them 6 stilettos, you still gotta pay the bills.
I was doing everything, girl. I would come home, and then he was my producer at the time. I stopped fucking him and stopped sucking his dick because it was no motivation there for me to fuck you no more. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't fucking nobody else, but it just was no motivation there for me to fuck you. Like at the time, he also was my producer, so I would come home from the club from working. Then I used to do like this thing on Go Live with Big Fendi and whatever. Big Fendi used to send all my cash apps. The niggas used to be cashing out on me, so I was making money. I was making a bag. Then he was also my producer, so I used to come home and it was no beats made for me. I had to beg you to make beats. Then you out here, the clothes I'm buying you. You telling bitches come put their pussy on your face with the clothes I'm buying you. So it just was a lot going on, girl. It was a lot. So I feel like that was my worst time that I went broke. Because now I could go broke today or tomorrow and I know how to hustle and I could get it back up. So it don't really bother me. But that was my worst time ever going broke, was when I had that nigga by my side, because it was just like, damn. And then he turned around, cheated on me, had a baby with a fan. And it just was weird. So
fucking with a broke nigga leave you worthless.
Yes.
Fucking with a broke nigga leave you homeless.
Yes.
Do you understand me? It like, and when
And
I say
then,
broke, it's not wrong with you holding down a nigga that you listen. Okay, let me rephrase myself, right? Because there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm telling you is nothing wrong with holding down a nigga that done proven his track record of being able to hold you down.
Yeah.
Right?
When time
Hold
comes.
hold that motherfucker down by the grain tippy toes of his hair, of his strain.
don't hold down no hobo.
But there is a time limit.
Yeah.
There's a time limit, and I think the time limit is on both ends, women and men. Like, if you got this dream, you chasing baby girl, I'm gonna hold you down, I'm gonna support you. But it comes to a point where I'm gonna either tell you wrap this shit the fuck up, because it ain't making us no paper and it ain't making no sense. And if you want to continue to do this, I'm not investing into it no more.
Yeah.
That's nothing wrong with that. The other foot of it is the man being there and he's holding it down. He's been holding it down, and the paper gets fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, motherfucker, I'm gonna go back to work.
Yeah.
Because I know how to go get the bag before I met you. You know what I'm saying? And you get back right. I'm going to give you some time, a year. I don't know how long I can hold down, because I don't like working too hard.
Yeah.
So we going to hope you get this all the way right, because these niggas out here got the bag and they outside.
Yeah, they outside.
Now, respectfully,
Yeah.
I love my niggas, so I'm a ride. You understand? I'm a ride, but I don't know. I'm glad he figured it out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying I would have had to work harder. And like, I have a loyalty too. So it's like, I would have had to break up with you so I can go get busy and get the real bag. But I still would have slid you paper. I would have still like, yo, you good? Like, you got gas in your car? Luckily, it didn't get that bad. You know what I'm saying? It didn't get bad. Like, he didn't have no gas in his car. But it was more like, bitch, I went from like having an allowance to not having an allowance. That's what that was. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like he was broke. But I just... You can't have an allowance this month, babe, or next month, or you know what I mean? I'm like, wait, what happened? Like, I was getting real comfortable, but that also taught me, get that ass up, keep working, keep focused, keep something coming in, so that way you don't never have to just depend, and it makes his job easier when he don't gotta like fully take care of you. You know what I'm saying? You talked about like getting to a certain age and like relearning yourself, and putting yourself first in a lot of situations, you know what I'm saying? Being good to people, but being good to people is not just the only thing that you want to do. You want to be good to yourself. Yeah. You know, I know that it's hard when the circumstances you come from sometimes cancel you out and put you in certain dynamics where you like, I gotta fight hard. You know what I mean? So you don't know how to love, let somebody love you, be a good friend, have a good friend. You don't know what that shit looks like. So, being a good friend, sometimes it's hard when you've never had somebody be a good friend to you. Yeah. So you talk about like, just evolving. I watch you as my friend, you definitely have evolved. I think watching you be around people and you used to be like, nah, I don't want to go out because I really got beef and I really got this. And, and it was like, I had to like kind of figure out like, damn, do I invite Kay? Because she might slap you if you say something crazy around her, and you're such a different person now. You're trying to be more like friendly and open-minded and not taking things personal because of our past situations with people that have triggered certain triggers, certain alarms, set them off. And so now when you see something that looks like something that used to trigger you, instead of reacting like, oh, bitch, I know what this looks like, let me fight. It's like, I know what this looks like, let me separate myself from it. Or address it to the person and let the person know like, hey, yo, this triggers me. Right. And I think that's a part of being a good friend too, is being able to tell your friend when they're triggering you. Yeah. When you are touching moments with me that you may not know, like, this is a soft spot for me. Yeah. But I definitely disagree with people who operate in their trauma. Yeah. So it's like, because I've had seven friends that are no longer my best friends no more. They all did me wrong. They all did me dirty. And now here comes this girl that I'm friends with, and she's done nothing but be this person. And she did this one thing that I don't like. She slept on the wrong side of my bed and she didn't ask me or whatever it was. Like, you know what I mean? And now you like, nah, this bitch is a demon. Like, I can't be friends with her. She that's what my last friend did. Yeah. I know what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? So, I seen her out last night and she didn't invite me.
Yeah.
You understand? Oh, it must be something foul. Instead of, yo, the other night you was out, why you ain't calling me?
Right.
Right. And it might be a real valid excuse of, instead of talking with other people who don't want to see good for you, who now they putting a bug in your ear and they're like, oh, girl, she was out last night and she didn't even invite you. No, let me assess the situation myself.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, kudos to Kay for evolving.
You know what I'm saying?
Kudos to everybody that is evolving in life and becoming just better people. We call them growing pains.
Yeah.
And those growing pains is teaching people how to teach you.
Yeah.
Becoming a better you for yourself, putting yourself first in all situations, you know, unless you got children. But you still got to put yourself first because the children ain't going to be right if you ain't right. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to make sure that mental health, that mental is right, and just surrounding ourselves around great people. I pride in being a great friend because I want to be a great example of how I want people to treat me. And so, but I also cut motherfuckers off real quick too. And I think, you know, you have evolved from slapping hoes. And I think being on this TV show has put me in a mode of like, I don't like feeling like people are taking my kindness for weakness.
Yeah.
And because I'm a sweet person and because I have evolved long before you have, I'm already in a space where I just don't want to do that. But but if you surround yourself around people who are still operating in their trauma in those spaces, it's gonna make you try to double back on the things that you know like are not conducive to your lifestyle. So be better people, y'all.
Yes.
Y'all bitches, stop being haters.
Yes.
Be great. Go find a hobby. Go do something great with your life. I don't know.
Go exercise.
Go exercise.
And stop thinking because somebody grew from where they was at that they won't come back and slap the shit out of you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing, like, I'm on a show right now that's airing right now, and it's called Deja Vu Season 2.
Yeah.
And Season 1, they was fighting like no tomorrow, going back and forth. So I was kind of scared of doing Season 2 because, you know, I haven't like officially been on a reality TV show, but I've been like made my appearances.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
now
like
that's TV as well. So, I went with you when you did the fight.
Yeah. Okay. Damn sure did. Yeah. You was there for me. Yes. So it's like I be scared because I lost a lot of money with just people knowing K Goddess in real life as a fighter. I lost a lot of money. Like, people just were scared to do business with me. Like you said, you scared to invite me out. You never, like, Kay gonna slap the shit out of somebody. To where now, people are learning, like, nah, you can invite Kay. She can handle the pressure now. Kay more grown now. Somebody might say something to her, and she might take a breather. And you might have to separate the other person first, because she's not gonna react no more quickly. You know what I'm saying? And I was really scared to do the show at first, because it was just like, damn, like, somebody gonna trigger me. You know, I got brand endorsements now. I'm gonna lose money. And I actually did pretty good on that show. Don't get me wrong. I was a little mixy, you know, a little instigating stuff, but I didn't have to fight nobody. So it made me feel good as an individual. Like, damn, like, I'm really growing. Like, you know.
I love that. Yeah. I love that for you. Let's get into, you talked about this new TV show.
Yes.
New TV show, new music, new records called Off It.
Yes.
You in album mode right now. Yes. You working hard. Like, let's get into this. If y'all don't know who this is K Goddess, artist, TV personality, reality TV star. Like, now that's TV. New song out, album mode. Like, you're giving it to me. She's not slapping hoes no more. But if you try her, you know what I'm saying?
Get slapped. You know what I'm saying?
With the powder. Go ahead.
So right now, streaming right now on Now That's TV, it's called Deja Vu Season 2. That's out right now. I'm also filming right now for a new show called Coming Up ATL. And I have a few other shows that I'm going to be filming for in January of 2024. So I'm super excited. My new record, Off It, just dropped. The video just dropped. Super fire.
You're looking sexy in the video.
Yeah.
You did this one shot in the video where it was just all your mouth. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I never came at you like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, Kay got a nice mouth, though.
Some lips look
fire,
right?
They was hitting.
Yeah, you want to eat your pussy? I got you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We could get hot with Holiday.
Wait, you still call her Samantha?
Yeah. Holiday, let me tell you. All right, so when me and Holiday first met, we met flirting, y'all. That's how it fucking happened. We became friends out of nowhere, but we met trying to fuck each other. So I'm gonna just let y'all know that.
I never hit it though.
Never hit it though, but that's how we met. Yeah. And then we became friends.
And Kay got scared.
I ain't get scared. I just knew that that's my friend, and I don't like sleeping with my friends. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, one night when
she went and bought a cat instead of bringing one.
I damn sure did buy a cat. Yeah, instead of bringing a cat home.
Instead of bringing a cat home. But
yeah, so I'm working on that. And I'm in album mode. I feel like I've been in album mode for so long, but I would just like do EPs because I don't know. I just was always scared of dropping an album to where now I'm just like, fuck it. It is what it is. The people want to hear what I'm here to say, and I'm in the mode.
I like the new music.
Yeah, I'm in the mode of myself of like telling my story now.
Yeah,
I feel like I was scared. Like even the situation between me and my mother, the situation about past relationships, I was just scared because I've always had like a strong loyalty hold on people that did me dirty.
Yeah,
of not telling my story because I'm scared of making other people seem like the villain.
You know, uncomfortability is like the greatest thing that drives. Like it's like the gas in a car.
Right.
Yeah.
But then I had to realize, damn, I'm scared to let other people be the villain in my story, but they okay with letting me be the villain in their story.
Yeah, tell
your fucking story.
Listen, somebody told me the other day that the most beautiful things are created from storytelling.
Yeah.
So always tell your story, no matter what it is, whether you are an artist, whether you're a painter, whether you are building a business, whatever that business is, you know, whatever it is, you're a model. When you walk, your walk tells a story. Yeah. Your talk tells a story. Actors, you know, when they're able to transform into these people, it's telling a story. Always tell a story. Yeah. I feel like it will always make the product the most successful. Mm-hmm. So I love this new you.
Thank you.
Keep shining. Thank you know, I'm 100% supporter of K Goddess.
Yes.
And just keep evolving. Like I have nothing much to say, but you know, make sure you guys go follow K Goddess. Tell them to follow you at.
You can follow me on all social media platforms at K Goddess Official. My name is spelled K space GODDESS. K Goddess on all platforms, musical platforms. Make sure you listen to my music. I'm outside. Grita, bow. I'm a Brooklyn bitch anyhow. You already know what's going on.
You're watching Hot with Holiday.